In this video, we're going to look at a specific formula to resolve a particular problem. The problem is a formula is required to pick up the last number in a list or in a column and return the row number where that number resides. So in this particular list in column A, the formula should return 15, even though there are other entries in the list below it. Similarly, the formula needs to be dynamic. So if additional values are added, the formula should update automatically. So therefore, I've added 10 to row 21 and the formula should return the value of 21. So how do we resolve this particular problem? Well, the easiest way is to break down the problem into parts. So first of all, we need a way of identifying whether an entry is a number or not, and the built-in function isNumber will do that. So if I type in isNumber and the cell reference, it returns true for every number it finds in column A and returns false for any non-number or blank that it finds. So now we have a way of differentiating between types of entry in column A. The second issue is, well, we don't want to return true or false when it finds a number. We want to return the row number. So we can use an if statement and the function row, because row returns the actual row reference of a cell. So we can do equals if. So what this formula here does, if isNumber A5, comma row, open bracket, close bracket, comma, two quotation marks, close bracket. What that is doing, it says, well, if the value in A5 is a number, return the row reference, otherwise just return blank. So here the row number, the value is a number, it's true, and it's returning 5 because that's the row it's on. And if I fill down, it gives me 6 because 18 is on row 6. This gives me 8 because 25 is on row 8, and so on. So that part of it will provide me with the answer I'm looking for, but it's also returning the row reference for each item that is, each entry that is a number. I can use the max formula and get it to return the maximum of these numbers returned. Press return and it returns 15. And if I add in another number here, so if I add in 21 here, it returns 18 and the max value updates to 18. So it is working up to a point, but there's two problems with this. This is dependent on filling down the formula so that the formula keeps updated for future entries. At the moment, the formula is only going down to row 20. If somebody enters a number into row 23, for example, the formulas are not updated in column C or in column D. So there's manual intervention, so it's not truly dynamic. What we can do is we can use an array formula. An array formula essentially treats two or more adjacent cells as a single cell and evaluates them as such. What I can do here is use the array formula to try and resolve part of the problem. Formula if brackets isNumber A2 colon A, which is basically every cell from A2 downwards for the whole of column A, close bracket, comma, row A2 colon A, close bracket, and press return. And there we have it. So now this array formula is giving me an entry for, or giving me a value for every single cell in column A from A2 downwards. But again, this isn't really what I'm looking for. All I want is this value 18. And indeed it is allowed in this array. So really just to finish this off, we just need to wrap the array formula in a max function. Equals max array formula, open bracket, isNumber A2 colon A, comma, row 2 comma A, 4 closing brackets, press return and see how we get on. 18. There we go. So, and let's just test this out. It's returning row 18 because 21 is in, the number 21 is in row 18. If I put in 1 in row 23, and it does again. Thank you for watching.